Hey y'all, it's your girl Diamond, and thank you for coming back, welcoming me into the new year. It's the first vloggy vlog in the new year. Woo woo! So I'm so grateful to have y'all here, and let's get into this tea of why I'm choosing to stay single forever, honey. And yes, all 27 years of me is like, I love being single. And before I get into all the deets and spill the tea with y'all, you need to get you some tea. I have some lovely lemon water here because I was too lazy to make tea today. But if you have time, honey, you will definitely want to make you some, because I'm going to be spilling some tea and telling y'all some recent story times as to why I'm being single, child. And also, get you a little snacky snack. I have some corn nuts. Yes, I love them. I love the ranch ones. They're actually plant-based, if you don't mind MSG. But they're extremely salty, so I can't eat too much because I bloat. And ain't nobody trying to be bloated, honey. We trying to be cute. We trying to be honey. We trying to be slim thick over here. But if you get you a little snack, come join me. Get you a snack. Get you something to sip on. Whether it be, honey, daytime or nighttime approved. You know, spike it if you want to. And let's get into this tea, y'all. I miss y'all so much. Oh my god. First, I want to say Vlogmas was amazing. Thank you guys for riding that roller coaster with me, child. From the ups, the downs, to my car being towed, all of that, child. I took y'all on it. And I just want to say thank you for watching the shenanigans. It was very fun. But now let's get into my real life tea on why your girl is being single forever, child. By the way, some of y'all need water before you could turn up with some other stuff. So get some water, child. Okay, you guys. So let me tell y'all, single feels good, y'all. First, let me just say that I have been single for, oh my god, I'm actually putting myself on the spot with my mental math. Since, okay, I'll let you guys do the math. Since January 2018, and now it's January 2023. What is that, y'all? Is that 5 years? No. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 years. I almost said 6. Okay, yeah, I've been single for the past 5 years, honey. Single, and I'm not ready to mingle. And here's why, because single feels so good. At that time, I was engaged to my boyfriend, who I known since high school, and then we went to U of H together, got close, we were friends, and then ended up dating. And I'm glad that ended, because at the end of the day, one of the last things he told me before he cussed me out and I hung up was I never talked to him again, was he said, I will never be able to love God the way you love God. And that's it. Like, anything else, like, the truth was there. Like, I can't make him be what he wasn't. And I think that's kind of what I learned from that experience, is that if your heart isn't, if a man's knees aren't bent to the most high, or whatever you believe in the universe, okay, then it's not gonna, it's just, we were not spiritually aligned. So the truth set me free, honey. And after that, I just went on a whole spiritual journey to finding myself, because I had put him before me for 2 years, and I was so young. I was like 20, about to be 21 while we started dating, to like 23. So very young, impressionable years, where I spent a lot of my time trying to put his needs and his visions and our vision over my own vision. And I got lost in the sauce, as many of us do. And at the end of the day, when I realized I wasn't treated how I was supposed to be treated as an engaged woman at that time, baby, take your ring back and go back with your mama, honey. How about that? How about argue with your mama, but argue with me, child, honey? So that's what happened. Go back to your mama and argue with her. And I said, keep the ring. I don't want nothing. Bye. And then that was it. I wish it could be amicable, but at the same time, I know how I wanted to be treated, and I knew that if there were signs at that time when he was starting to get really aggressive with women, like with my mama, then it ended up being with me and his mom, I was like, okay, I gotta go. So after that, as y'all know, I talked about it in the vlog about how I got love bombed with dude number 2, the major dude, other dude in my life. So I was figuring myself out. Before I got into teaching, I started bartending. I started working, managing some laundromat on the beach in Florida. And then there's this dude from my past who we had kind of like fallen out with, but we were really good friends. And then we kind of over the years from like late 2018, like probably it was like August when we connected again after we fell out. But August till about last year, really. When we kind of had a je ne sais quoi. It didn't end up going nowhere, thank God, because watch that video right here. I think it's right here about me being love bombed, and I'm so glad that that didn't work out, because that showed me that you can have all the chemistry in the world with somebody, and if they don't want to put you as a priority, it's not going to work. Okay, so the first time I had friendship, I had well, every relationship I had like really great friendship energy with dudes. But my first relationship, we were like heavy friends, but like he was an amazing friend to me, but I didn't feel any chemistry. And so I told myself, going to my second situation with the old dude who's been chopped and not screwed, honey. I told myself I want to feel chemistry with somebody, and a friendship. I think I can have friendship chemistry and, you know, that je ne sais quoi, like sexual chemistry as well. I want to be sexually attracted to somebody, because I wasn't with my ex-fiance, and that didn't go nowhere, because you can have all the looks in the world, he can check up all your physical boxes, have all the chemistry, y'all, all the chemistry in the world, and if somebody doesn't want to make you take that step, it is what it is. So watch that video to get you caught up, and I'm not gonna get to it. But so this third situation, which kind of made me be like, you know what, I think I literally enjoy my peace a lot more, because let me talk about the third situation, then I'll sound off with the whole dunk and slam dunk, you know, conclusion. So the third situation, if y'all watched one of my videos on Vlogmas, everything was coming out of Vlogmas, y'all, in real time. How I met some dude at work, at a work function. We were drinking margaritas and stuff like that. Kind of had some je ne sais quoi energy. He wasn't my physical type. My physical type, y'all, I'm 5 feet. 5'1", really 5 feet and a half inch, but because I'm so obese, it is what it is. I'm working on it, but my fat pads give me about an inch boost to 5'1", but when I lose my weight, y'all, I'm like really 5 feet even. But we ain't getting technical. I'm a shorty, y'all. I'm a shorty, y'all, and I like them tall. I like them tall, y'all. I like them like 6'1" to 6. I'll go to 6'4". I like 6'1" to 6'3", but I like tall men, honey. I like them. You know how I like them. Yo, I didn't say I still don't find men attractive. That's not the point of this video. I'm saying why I'm still trying to stay single, child, but I got eyes. So anyway, old dude that I talked about in this video, I'll put it up here, about how I met him and everything. And the vibes was nice, and you know, he had invited me to hookah night, or go out with hookah after the event, and like, you know, chill out with him. But I was so like drunk, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I made it home safely by the grace of God, that I was not in my headspace to like bring my best self to do the after party like with him. You know, I wasn't really there. So when we were going on winter break, I think this is the December 16th, I felt bad. I'm like, dang, you know, I kind of left him hanging. Well, I didn't leave him hanging, because I told him, look, I'm too drunk. I'm just getting home. I can't make it, dude. But on winter break, I let him know, going into winter break, that hey, you know, if you still want to link up or something, you know, hookah, I'm still down for hookah. Like, I didn't want to make him seem like I was standing him up. So I said, anytime over the break, you know, if you want to hit me up, hit me up. Basically, staying vulnerable, staying open to the process, or just, you know, whatever. He wasn't my type, you know. He probably like 5'9", he's a little skinny for me, you know. I like him a little. I don't like a thickums, I'm a thickums. I'm like a thickums, but I like some man just who can talk to me if he need to. We grown. yeah, so anyway, but he never hit me up at all. Like 16-day break, we were off for 16 days. Just went back to work this past Wednesday, yeah, and I hadn't heard from him. And honestly, I was trying to avoid him at work, because he teaches math, I teach science, so we're on 2 different wings in the building. But teachers have to go back the day before, and I was like, dang it. Well, I was like, well, I just tried to avoid his hallway, tried to avoid that copier because I did not want to see him. I was like, I'm not going to entertain anybody who sleeps on me. Like, that's a common theme of my life. Like, don't sleep on me. Like, I'm not that girl, honey. And I'm not thirsty either. Like, I really enjoy being by myself. So, anyway, ran into him. Dang it. Oh, my God. Whenever you put the energy out there to avoid somebody, the universe is always going to bring you right to your face. So, I had to confront him. I was trying to warm up my little baked oats, trying to be healthy in the new year, child. And going to the workroom, and here he comes, strolling up to me. Going to the copier, same place. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm always gonna be like, I'm never gonna show you that I'm bothered. I'm like, hi, you know. But in the inside, I'm like, nigga, bye. Like, get out of my face. Like, I'm not trying to talk to you because you had 16 days to talk to me. I don't like small talk anyway. So the real me is like, nigga, bye. You know? And I'm not even like hurting or feeling, just like get out of my face. Like, I don't like small talk. So like the same way you weren't trying to have small talk over the break, I'm not trying to have small talk in person. So keep that same energy when you run up and when we see each other. That's who I am. You know, so don't let the smile fool you. Anyway, so he tried to have some small talk and this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just trying to hit on my oats, go about my business. But he keeps lingering, like, go get your copy, sir, and go back to your little work meeting. Because I'm trying to heat up my oats and go back to my biology meeting with my department. But he's following me to the microwave, trying to hit up small talk. And he's like, oh, making all these excuses as to why he didn't see me. Then he ends up dropping this. Boom, that he got a daughter, honey. A whole 6-year-old daughter. Now, he hid that. Who hides the fact that you have a daughter for like a month? Like, I feel like, who does that? That's whack. And then I feel like he tried to think of an excuse as to why he didn't hang out with me by dropping the fact that he had a daughter to try to make that seem like this is the reason. But I don't care if you had a daughter, ferret, infant, woman, or child. Like, leave me alone. Just, I don't care. And I was like, just let me just heat up my oats, sir. And I'm so glad that they only took 30 seconds because I was out of there 30 seconds later. And anyway, he was at the end of the conversation when he grabbed his copy, still trying to like linger with me. He was like, oh wait, if you still want to link up, you know, for some hookah and something, like, you know, I'm still down. I was like, hit me up when if you want to. But I said, see you later, bye. And I was like, but I didn't say it like that. I said, okay, you know, hit me up if you want to, bye, you know. But on the inside, I'm like, nigga, bye. Like, please keep it pushing with you and your daughter. Take care of her and you be the best dad for her. And I'm not saying I'm against men with children. Just be a good father and own that you have a kid. And then don't use that as a bomb, like decoy to be like, this is why I didn't hit you up over the break because I was with my daughter. When on margarita night, you only mentioned you had a dog. And then you just say this to get out of, basically he's trying to make excuses, and I don't buy. And I think people present their best selves first, so this is his best self without me knowing his other layers. It was a disaster anyway in the making. So I say all this to say why I'm being single is because I realize that I live a very good, bougie, and choosy life. And I'll drink to that. I do. I live a really good life. I bring so much peace in the world. I love my family. We talk all the time. I bring good vibes to my classroom. We're constantly laughing. I make them work because they dumb as rocks. But we working, we're having a good time. Like, I bring the good energy. I live a high vibrational life. I'm highly connected to the source energy, and I'm a good girl, I'm a good woman, you know. And I really do live an amazingly peaceful life, drama free. Anybody who's ever brought drama, whether that's been family members, old friends, men, a dog, I don't care, they have all been chopped all been chopped. And as you can see, like, I was engaged to somebody who I thought I would spend the rest of my life with, and as soon as he started switching up, acting real stank towards me, I immediately called off the engagement, immediately. And then 2 weeks later, after that, we was done. It was done. So I'm not girl, like, I bring good energy, but the moment people switch up and start it's like entering other people's worlds. It's like, people live so low vibrationally, and I know that there are high vibrational men, but in order for me to date somebody and honestly really consider somebody, he would have to have everything. And I mean everything on my husband list. And I do have a husband list I created like 2-3 years ago when I was in therapy, and she was like, you know, you should create a husband list and this and this and this. When I was like talking about manifesting my dream life, she's like, I noticed on your dream board you don't have love. I'm like, oh, I don't. I got work, because that's all I'm thinking about. I don't think about love like that. But recently I'm just like, I'm not saying I'm over it, but I really love myself and I love my peace. And I don't think that's I can't negotiate. That is non-negotiable. My peace is non-negotiable. And anytime someone switches that up or adds their low vibrational energy into my little orbital, it's a wrap. Like, it's a permanent wrap. There is no like coming back from that. People drag racing. Get your life, sir, or women, whoever you are, they, them. Anyway, so that's why. But I have like 40-50 different things on my husband list. I can read out a few. I think I still have the list. I think I still have the list. Yeah, I do. Wow, it's 52 items. I guess I can read it out. Why not, real quick? And I might speed this up in the video so it can go fast. But anyway, he has to have, in order for me to not be single, because I really am ready to be like Tracy Ellis Ross. Like, I want to be single for the rest of my days because I love my peace so much, and it is not worth trading that in for. And in my 27 years experience just being on this earth as an earthling passing by, I have not seen in any other relationship in my life or experienced in my own situationships with men peace, like the peace that I have by myself. And that's why I'm single, and I want to stay single, because it feels so good. Like, I love my life, I love me, I love working towards my dreams, I love how high vibrational I am, and I love that I have no one in my circle right now who detracts from me. And I love that. And I'm not saying a man, he can be that. I know that he can. I'm just saying, right now I'm at a point where if he does not have any of all of these 50, all, and I mean all of these 52 things, I'm not pressed. I can die alone, and I'm not gonna be lonely. I can tell you that. You know, like, it's not that serious. Like, the purpose of this lifetime on earth, because the universe is vast, the purpose of this life is to have a good life, to enjoy, like, the joy of life. And I have a very joyful life, and a happy life by myself. And in order for someone else to come in, it has to be God ordained. He just has to add to my peace in all. And I tell you, when I say all, I mean always. Always. But here's some things on my husband list before I go. So he has to be black. Like, I'm struggling. Lives on Bent Knee to Christ. And y'all, I made this like literally 2020. Honey, in the little pandemic when I was going to therapy, child. He has to be spiritual, has to be vegan or plant-based, or open to veganism, since, you know, your girls are vegan thickums, honey. He loves to travel or is open, has a passport, prays regularly, and initiates prayer with me. Boom, that's huge. He has a passport or can get one, because I got stamps, honey. I got stamps. I've been all around the world, honey. Honey, no kids. That's a big one. Over 6 feet. Slim, thick, and muscly. You know, you just can't be tall and slender. Like, you gotta still have some like meat to you, but not too thick like me. Like, you gotta be like, you know, muscly with it. Credit score right and tight. He's educated with at least a bachelor's. He's open to being on social media and YouTube eventually. Y'all, if I had a couples channel, that would be lit. But it would only have to be the right one, because I've seen so many of these couples out here just don't make it, and I can't be the one of those. Well, I won't be one of those, but I'm just saying, like, if like a slim, like, I'm not gonna say there's not a person out there for me, but if there's ever somebody who's for me, it's just gotta be peaceful. It's gotta be right, y'all. Real talk. Because I'm not pressing for it, and I'm good by myself. But anyway, has no female friends. Loves his mom and his family. I learned that from my ex that he hated his mom, and clearly that transferred right onto me. So get your life. He likes sports. Cause I like a sporty man, like just somebody who have the game on and whatnot. And I'm gonna stop on a few. Well, let me just keep going. He's quick to make peace or makeup. He elevates me. He's a complete nut job, meaning he's funny for no reason. He blends effortlessly into my crazy family dynamic. His income is greater to or equal to mine. He has good hygiene, because some people's Gucci stank. Nice teeth. Has swag. Oh my god, the light was so good. The sunset. Anyway, has swag, honey. Swag. Swag, honey. Is fully into me and pursues me. That's a big thing. I don't mind reciprocating interest, but you have to pursue me. Like, I'm never gonna like be like link up with me, like pick me. No, like I would reciprocate and stay vulnerable. Y'all stop drag racing in the middle of my video, y'all. Get your life. But he has to be the one, you know, because a lot of females are aggressive out here because of fear of not being chosen. But I have no fear. Like, if I never be chosen again, like that's God's greatest blessing on my life. Anyway, he's an alpha man who can beta me down, honey, because I'm an alpha woman. But I like when he takes control and don't ask to take control. Just that's how you know. He supports all my ideas and goals. He's selfless. He makes me feel secure. He's intelligent, because I have an intelligence bias. My mom passed that down to me, and we don't like dumb people. Even my students, I'm still struggling to give them grace, because they don't got it this year, y'all. He's thoughtful. That's the key word. Likes to cuddle, honey. Independent though, because I need my space, so he needs to be independent and has his own things going on. He's wise, because I'm wise, I feel like, for my age, so he has to be wise. He has to compliment me, bring that complimentary energy. Good dresser, clean cut, nice style. You know, because if I'm gonna be clean cut, you gotta be clean cut. Yes, son. Come on, son, honey. Look, do you see the rays over me, honey? Anyway, okay, let me keep going. He's an air sign, because I'm an air sign, but I need a complimentary air sign. Like, I really like Geminis and Libras. You would have the best just chemistry, and just everything else. Like, we're complimentary energy. Anyway, he's strong enough to toss me like a salad. Gives me my space, because I love my space. As you can tell, this is the whole purpose of the videos, that I love my space so much. I don't know if I'm willing to give that up, because my peace and my space means so much to me. He's honest. Can we talk about honesty? Like, not hiding the fact that you got a kid, a whole 6-year-old, and I never came up in a whole month. Yeah, and the only time you only put it out there is when you ran into me, to use it as an excuse as to why you didn't want to see me over the break. But okay, honesty. That's what we're talking about. Excellent communicator. Healthy or actively working towards health. You know, open-minded. Because I'm kind of out there. Like, I'm not the typical black woman. I'm cultured, and I like different things. Anyway, be open-minded to the experience of me, honey. He has to be a gentleman. You know, chivalry is not dead. I know it still exists. It's just, get your life. He has to be a foodie and like good drinks, because I love food and I love to make good drinks. He has to have that crispy beard, you know. Enjoys the finer things in life, because I'm bougie and choosy. Get your life. He has to want to live in a city, not the suburbs. As you can see, I'm in a high-rise in Houston, and I love the cities. And I plan on moving to New York soon, but that's tea for a different day. He has to want to have 3 to 5 kids. I'm okay not having kids for the rest of my life, being single, but if he's the one, honey, I'll put out them 3 to 5 kids, y'all, because I gotta have some mini-me's out there. I can't have all my genes just go into the ground without being seen as another person, because I'm too vain. But it has to be for the right one, because if not, all of these good genes gonna end up going straight, honey, in a cremator, honey. He has to be a good lover and listener. And lastly, which I think is the most important one, is he has to practice self-control. So unless I have all of these 52 traits from a man, I don't want you, and I want to be single because I love myself, I love my peace, I love my lifestyle, I love what my thoughts are, I love that I'm naturally higher vibrational than most people, and I love my life. I love me. Like, I love me, and that is enough. Yeah, and we gonna cap off the video like that. So I shared my husband list to show you that man, if he is out there, he has to have all of those 52 things, because those are the 52 things that I need in order to not be single. And I'm not even hoping and praying that he's even out there. It's just like, I am so blessed and really enjoying my life right now, just being single, honey, and free from the chaos and the BS. That I'm just happy that, I don't know, it's just, if the single feels so good. I mean, and there are pros and cons to everything, and I get that. Like, there are the cons to being single, like, you know, you don't have nobody to roll around with you around town, or, you know, you got to be the one to basically do everything for yourself because no one's there to do anything for you. But at the end of the day, like, I will take that 1,000 times over than to be brought some BS, brought a whole platter of BS, and be expected to eat that every day for the rest of my life, being married or being engaged or being entertained by somebody who's not on my level, and even vibrationally, spiritually. Like, come on, you know? So anyway, you guys, I just had to share that. Oh my god, I should have put my ring light up because it's getting a little dark kind of fast. I was dependent on this natural light, y'all. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Sound off in the comments, what are your thoughts on being single for the rest of your life? Because some celebrities are coming out saying they're single now, like Tracy Ellis Ross. We have just a lot of different people who are okay with being single until forever. And what are your thoughts on that? Is that natural? Is it a trauma response? Or is it just like, are we woke? Are we the ones with the third eye open, like, no, we don't need to be mated to fully enjoy the experience that God wants us to have on this earth? So let me know in the comments, sound off, what are your thoughts on staying single forever, honey? And on that note, I want to go and mind my black-owned business, and I hope you guys continue to have a great rest of your new year, and I'll see you in my next little video. Bye, you guys. See ya.